Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Brittany, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing everything that I enjoy that is dairy-free. I have a 3-month-old daughter who is currently showing signs of a milk protein intolerance and also an egg intolerance. So I'm currently eliminating all of those things from my diet while I am breastfeeding her. This is not my first time being dairy-free. If you've been following me for a while, you know that my second-born child, Gavin, also was intolerant to milk, egg, gluten, and soy. So while I was nursing him, I eliminated all of those things as well. And once he went on to table food, he eliminated all of those things for the first 2 years. Fortunately, he has since outgrown those allergies, which is fantastic, and he has no more restrictions, and it is my hope that Riley will do the same within the next couple of months. So on the counter behind me, I have a ton of different products, a ton of different brands, all of which that are dairy-free. I went to a few different stores, so I'm just going to walk you through all of our products that we use on a daily basis. I'll share which are my favorites, which are my least favorites, and I will also do my best to tell you where I got them so that hopefully you can find them yourselves. So I'm just gonna get started because there is a lot to cover. Now, when looking for milk-free products, you have to look beyond the label and beyond the word milk. You also wanna look for the words casein or whey. Those also imply milk ingredients, and really just take time to read labels. Also look for butter or cheese as the ingredients. You wanna avoid those as well. And because I'm also eliminating egg, I'm looking for egg as a separate word. In the allergy world, milk and dairy is apart from egg. Those are viewed as two separate allergies, so they will be written out separately on the package. So just some things to look for. All right, so these are all the products that I'm going to cover today. It is quite a lot from several different stores, but I just wanted to give you a broad overview on what is available for you for meals, snacks, and sides. All right, starting over here with breads. I love bread. I am a big carb person, and I was very happy to learn that most bread products, not all, but most do not contain any milk. Check your labels on the breads that you enjoy most frequently, but the ones that I've been eating for years and years do not contain any milk. One thing to note though is that many baked goods will say this, made in a bakery that may also use milk, eggs, or walnuts. So a lot of the times the equipment that is used to make these products is shared with other products that might have milk. So depending on the extent of the allergy, that might be a problem, but it is not a problem for us. So these bagels here contain no milk, no egg, and the Italian bread that we use for all of our sandwiches and things like that are also free from any dairy. I also found that most French or Italian bread from store bakeries does not contain any milk as well. But again, check your labels. All right, so these are great breakfast and lunch options. And I was also happy to find that these tortillas are also free from milk and egg. I use these to make quesadillas or fajitas or just a deli roll up. And as you can see on the back here, no milk and no egg. Around the holidays, I was looking at a lot of different crackers because we'd put out crackers and cheese or crackers with meat when we were hosting. And a lot of the brands of crackers do contain milk, but General Ritz crackers do not, which is great. I used to eat the toasted ones, and those are not okay, but these here only contain wheat and soy, so I just put these out instead. In addition to the bread products, many pizza crusts also do not contain any milk or egg. Again, check your labels, but the ones that I found that are good are this brand from Wegmans. These are a thicker crust, and they're delicious. But we've also been using the Target brand pizza crust just to make a pizza without the cheese, and I've been loving that. So that is a great meal option as well. And for sauce, I've been using this Rouse sauce, the margarita one. They also have a traditional pizza sauce or a marinara one, and that does not contain any milk or egg. We also use the same brand for our pasta sauce, and we use just a traditional marinara, which does not contain any milk or cheese. We used to enjoy the 4 and 5 cheese one from Rouse. It is so good, but obviously I can't have any cheese right now. So this one will do, and this is our favorite brand of sauce. It is a little pricey, but you can find it at most stores, and it is definitely better than any jarred sauce I've ever had. Sticking with sauces and things, this Heinz turkey gravy is also free from milk ingredients, which is awesome, especially around Thanksgiving time. I usually like to make my own gravy from scratch, but it's nice to have a quick and easy gravy in the pantry just to have it on hand. And this red label, the chicken gravy, is not free from milk. This does contain milk ingredients, as you can see, but the green label is safe. So always go for green if you're looking to avoid those things. Many bagged French fries that you just keep in the freezer are also dairy free, which is great. Just a quick and easy side dish. I love sweet potato fries, so I've been going for these ones if I want something on the side. But yep, you are good here. No milk or butter or anything like that. Speaking of side dishes, most rice products are good to go. We really like this Near East brand of their rice pilaf. That does not contain any milk. And this kind of couscous. They also make a Parmesan couscous, so just pay attention when you are grabbing it. But the roasted garlic and olive oil is safe. And the Uncle Ben's rice side is also good to go. It doesn't contain any milk ingredients. Prior to going dairy-free, I always used this Knorr rice sides, but this one does have dried milk in it, so we are not using this one right now. When making any of these side dishes, any of these rices, you do need to add butter. So for our dairy-free butter, this one is our absolute favorite. This is by Country Crock, and it's made with olive oil. There are several dairy-free butters available, but this one spreads the best and melts the best, and it's also perfect for baking. In addition to coming in the tub, it also comes in sticks. So yeah, this is our favorite. For breakfast, I'm loving these Vans waffles. I am not gluten-free, but these particular ones come in gluten-free. And as you see at the top there, they are free from dairy and egg. If you are not looking to avoid gluten, you can also try the Vans Power Grain waffles, and those do not contain any milk. And they are really, really good. So I like the blueberry, but I also like apple cinnamon. And that's just a quick and easy breakfast idea. For breakfast or for an easy dinner, I've also been making pancakes. The kids really enjoy that. And in place of the egg within the recipe here, I actually use applesauce. So one of these applesauce cups is 1/4 a cup. And a 1/4 cup applesauce is the same thing as 1 egg. So whenever I'm following any recipe for baking, I completely replace all eggs with applesauce, and I have had a lot of luck so far. Additionally, it calls for milk, so I've been using this almond milk. We really like the Blue Diamond brand, but Silk is also good as well. But yeah, any brand of almond milk is good, and I really like the unsweetened vanilla one. So for pancakes, almond milk and applesauce. For cheese products, we've really been liking this VO Life brand. I've tried other brands such as Daya, and I really just don't like it. But VO Life is really, really good if you're looking for a substitute for cheeses and cream cheese. This cream cheese is my absolute favorite. I've tried so many different brands and it doesn't even come close. But this one is delicious, and I've been having it on a bagel very often for breakfast because it really just tastes like the real thing. Around the holidays, I was looking for dessert options that were dairy-free, and I learned that this Marie Callender's apple pie is free from all milk ingredients. The Dutch apple pie is my favorite, but they make a few other variations which are also dairy-free. And just showing you on the back here, it only contains wheat. So you feel like you're cheating, but you really are not. So we like to have one of these available if we have family over. I feel like I can be a part of the gathering and just enjoy something delicious, and I'm staying with the dairy-free, so that's great. A few other dessert options that I'm loving are these Magnum non-dairy bars. They are made with almond milk, and they are so good. I just got these at Stop & Shop, I believe, but I'm sure many stores carry the Magnum brand. But yeah, this is a great after-dinner snack, along with these Ben & Jerry's pints. They make so many different variations of the non-dairy ice cream, and this milk and cookies one is my favorite. It is so good. They make different ones with almond milk, but they also make it with sunflower butter. I believe this one is, yeah, sunflower butter. And oh my God, you guys, I can eat the entire pint in one sitting. Seriously, so good. Another sweet treat are these cookie dough bites. These are by Sweet Lorenz, and they are gluten-free, dairy-free, all plant-based, and because they do not contain any egg, you can eat the dough raw, which I do all of the time. They are so yummy, but they also bake up really nicely as a great cookie. So I have the chocolate chunk ones right here, and then also the fudge brownie. But highly recommend these. They are delicious. In addition to waffles and pancakes, I've also been making cinnamon rolls. I cannot even believe that these are dairy-free, but they are. This is the Annie's brand and the Immaculate brand. Pillsbury cinnamon rolls are not dairy-free, so just make sure you are paying attention to which brand you grab, but these are incredible. So delicious and only contain wheat. In addition to the cinnamon rolls, these crescent rolls are also dairy-free. Again, check your labels because not all brands are the same, but Pillsbury crescent rolls are dairy-free and don't contain any milk. They only contain wheat. All right, I'm kind of jumping all over the place here, but in addition to the rice sides or French fries, I'm also loving these microwavable potatoes. This is the sweet potato, but they also have just russet potatoes. It cooks in 6 to 8 minutes in the microwave, and then I just top it with this plant butter, and it's so good. Salad dressings are often tricky when you are dairy-free, especially if you like to have the more creamy dressings, but I did learn that this country French dressing is dairy-free, and so is the Good & Gather organic honey mustard from Target. I looked at so many different honey mustard dressings and they all contained milk, but this one does not, so that was a win. And of course, you can always go for a balsamic or just a traditional Italian or an olive oil and vinegar dressing if you prefer that. But if you're looking for something creamy, try the French or this honey mustard. One of the biggest adjustments to going dairy-free was my morning coffee. I love creamer, and trying anything different was just so frustrating for me, but I finally learned some dairy-free alternatives that I'm really enjoying. So this Oat Milk Creamer by Coffee Mate Natural Bliss is so good. It also froths up really well if you prefer to have foam on top of your coffee or latte. And then this one by Starbucks is my favorite. This is the Almond Milk and Oat Milk Caramel Macchiato. They also make a hazelnut version. And this is hard to find though, I'm not gonna lie. I've only been able to find this one at Target. This one I've been able to find anywhere. You can find this at Stop and Shop or at Price Chopper, or I think you can also find this at Target as well. But those are my favorite creamers, and I've tried a lot of different creamers. All right, so I've already shared these types of cheeses, but if I'm looking to make a grilled cheese or a sandwich, this Chow cheese is the best that I've had so far. This vegan cheese actually melts, which is amazing. Most brands do not even come close to melting, and I made a grilled cheese with the Italian bread, this Chow cheese, and this butter, and it tasted like the real deal. I was so excited. This is also kind of hard to find. I was able to find this at Wholefoods and also at Target. All right, moving on to sour cream. My favorite brand for sour cream is definitely this Tofutti brand. This is obviously cream cheese, but I just finished their sour cream. It comes with a blue tub or a blue label here. And I was not able to find it this time around, unfortunately, but I'll put a picture on the screen here. But Tofutti is my favorite brand of sour cream, but a close second is Kite Hill. I tried a few different brands. I believe Forager was the name of one of them, and it was just awful. Sorry, but yuck. But Kite Hill is really good, but Tofutti is where it's at. So delicious. I actually haven't tried this cream cheese yet because I've been loving this Vio Life one, but I got it to try and I've heard really good things. And because the sour cream was so good, I'm sure this is going to be great too. I recently tried this Follow Your Heart dairy-free Parmesan. It's okay, I'm not gonna lie. I cannot recall where I found this one. If you are looking for a shredded cheese alternative, you can go ahead and try it, but it's not my favorite. I definitely prefer the Vio Life brand. And then going back to desserts, another exciting thing that I learned is that most frostings do not contain milk. I'm not sure what's in it, but it is dairy-free. just contains soy. I almost forgot to share this. This vegan mayonnaise is so good. I tried a few different options and it didn't taste anywhere near like the real thing, but this does. Delicious. Highly recommend for sandwiches and burgers. So when making meals, I use all of these things, but then I also add in fresh vegetables for lunch or dinner, or a lot of fruits for breakfast and snack. And I also am not limited on meat, so I can have any steaks, any pork, turkey, chicken, etc. So when you add those in with all of these things, I am not really limited at all. So this is going really well. They now make so many different substitutes and alternatives that you really don't feel like you're missing out. But I hope this was helpful for you guys because I've tried out so many different products, so I can kind of point you in the direction of what tastes like the most real. So that's going to do it. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I covered a ton of different products. So if you are dairy free as well, I hope that you can find some of these in your local store. If you are dairy free, do not stress. It is not that hard once you get the hang of it. Check your labels, take time to go through the different products, but you can definitely find options that can suit your taste, and you should not feel like you are missing out because there are now so many different options available for you. So thanks guys for watching. Please hit subscribe and I'll catch you in the next one.